Hey everyone, it's Emma here. Can you believe it's already current year? This year has flown by, which has me thinking a lot about the future. Like, where will we be in 5 years? 10 years? Will those robot dogs everyone is making TikToks about finally take over the world? Probably not. Hopefully not. Okay, let's be serious for a sec. Today, we're diving into the top 10 skills every student should master to thrive in the ever-changing world of tomorrow. Okay, first up is critical thinking and problem solving. Guys, this is like the ultimate adulting skill, but you don't have to wait until you're old to master it. Think of it like this. Life is basically one giant escape room, right? You're constantly facing puzzles and obstacles. Mastering critical thinking is like finding those hidden clues and figuring out how to use them. This means looking at problems from all angles, not just freaking out and going with the first solution that pops into your head. Though, let's be real, we've all been there. It's about weighing your options, thinking long-term, and making those power moves with confidence. And the best part is that this skill isn't just for like rocket scientists and brain surgeons. Whether you're trying to ace that exam, figure out why your Wi-Fi is being so dramatic, again, or even just deciding what to order for takeout, critical thinking is key. Trust me, the more you practice this, the more confident you'll become in tackling whatever life throws your way. You'll be all, oh, another problem? Bring it on. Next up is effective communication, which basically means being able to speak fluent human. Just kidding, kind of. But seriously, being able to articulate your thoughts and ideas clearly is so important. And I'm not just talking about like writing a killer essay, though that's definitely a plus. Think about all the ways we communicate every single day. Texting your friends, presenting a project in class, negotiating with your roommate over who gets to control the Spotify playlist, always a tough one. Being able to get your point across in a way that's engaging, respectful, and easy to understand is a total game changer. Oh, and speaking of speaking fluent human, let's not forget about the listening part. Active listening is like communication 101. It means actually paying attention to what the other person is saying, not just waiting for your turn to talk. We're all guilty of this sometimes, it's okay. When you really listen to someone, you're showing them respect, you're building trust, and you're way more likely to avoid those super awkward misunderstandings. Okay, so maybe you're thinking, Emma, I'm a lone wolf. I work best solo. And hey, I get it, sometimes you just gotta put on those noise-canceling headphones and block out the world, you know? But trust me on this one, collaboration and teamwork, my friends, are where it's at. In a world that's all about connection and like global everything, being able to work effectively with others is non-negotiable. Think about it. Even the most epic inventions, the most successful businesses, the most fire TikToks, let's be real, all started with a group of people coming together and being like, okay, let's make this happen. Collaboration is all about combining your unique skills and perspectives with those of others to create something truly amazing. It's about brainstorming ideas, bouncing thoughts off each other, and supporting each other through those inevitable bumps in the road. And let's be real, working with others can also be a lot more fun. Who doesn't love a good brainstorming session fueled by coffee and creativity? Okay, let's talk tech, people. In this digital age, digital literacy is basically as essential as knowing how to like breathe. And no, I'm not being dramatic for once. We live in a world where technology is literally everywhere. From the smartphones we're glued to, no judgment, I'm right there with you, to the laptops we use for work and school, to the smart refrigerators that can probably order pizza with our minds at this point. Okay, maybe not yet, but it's coming. Being digitally literate means more than just knowing how to post a cute selfie on Instagram or binge watch your favorite show, though those are important skills too, obviously. It's about understanding how to use technology safely and responsibly. It's about being able to navigate the digital world with confidence and critical thinking. Remember what I was saying earlier about robot dogs taking over the world? Okay, maybe that was a slight exaggeration, but the point is, the world is changing fast. Like, blink and you'll miss it fast. New technologies are emerging every day, industries are evolving, and what's considered cool changes faster than I can finish a matcha latte. That's why adaptability and lifelong learning are absolutely crucial. Gone are the days when you could just learn one thing and coast on that knowledge for the rest of your life. To thrive in this ever-evolving world, you've got to be willing to embrace change, learn new things, and adapt your skills like a boss. Think of it like this. Your brain is like this amazing, powerful computer that's constantly downloading new software updates. And just like you wouldn't use an outdated phone with a cracked screen, okay, maybe you would, but you get the point. You don't want to let your brain get stuck in a rut. Let's be real, is there anything more stressful than running late? I mean, the frantic scramble, the apologies spilled out, it's the worst. But guess what? Mastering time management can help. And before you click away thinking, Emma, you don't understand, I'm chronically late, hear me out. Time management isn't about becoming some kind of robot who sticks to a rigid schedule 24/7. It's about finding what works for you and your unique brand of chaos. It's about figuring out how to prioritize tasks, manage your time effectively, and still have time for those spontaneous dance parties in your bedroom, because those are important too. Start by identifying your time wasters. Are you constantly scrolling through TikTok when you should be studying? No judgment, I've been there. Do you get lost in the black hole of YouTube for hours on end? Okay, that one might just be me. Once you've pinpointed those time sucks, you can start setting boundaries and finding ways to minimize distractions. Okay, let's talk feelings. I know, it's getting deep in here. But seriously, in a world that often feels like it's all about hustle and grind and never showing weakness, it's more important than ever to develop your self-awareness and emotional intelligence. So, what exactly does that mean? Well, for starters, it's about understanding your own emotions. Why do you feel the way you feel? What triggers those intense waves of existential dread? Just me again? Once you've got a handle on your own emotional landscape, you can start to develop your empathy muscles. Empathy is all about understanding and sharing the feelings of others, even if you haven't walked a mile in their shoes, though let's be real, those shoes would probably be cute. Okay, let's talk about something that can be a little awkward, but is so important. Money. I know, it's not exactly the most glamorous topic, but trust me on this one. Financial literacy is one of those essential life skills that they really should teach us in school, along with how to do taxes and fold a fitted sheet. But that's a rant for another day. The good news is, you don't need to be a Wall Street whiz or a cryptocurrency guru to master the basics of personal finance. Start by understanding the basics of budgeting. I know, the B word can sound scary, but it doesn't have to be. Think of a budget as your financial roadmap. It's a plan for how you're going to spend your hard-earned cash each month or week or day, depending on your spending habits. It helps you track your income, your expenses, and make sure you're not spending more than you earn, because nobody wants to be drowning in debt, am I right? Okay, time to unleash your inner creative genius. No, I'm not saying you need to drop everything and become the next Picasso or Beyoncé, though if you do, please let me know so I can be your biggest fan. Creativity isn't just about painting, singing, or writing poetry, though those are all amazing, obviously. It's about thinking outside the box, coming up with fresh ideas, and finding innovative solutions to problems. In a world that's becoming increasingly automated and tech-driven, creativity is more valuable than ever. It's what sets us apart from the robots, for now at least. So how do you tap into your inner creative genius? Start by embracing curiosity. Ask questions, explore new interests, and don't be afraid to get a little weird with it. Creativity thrives on experimentation, so don't be afraid to try new things, even if they seem a little out there. You never know what amazing ideas might spring from those seemingly crazy thoughts. Last but not least, let's talk about research and inquiry skills. Now, before you start picturing yourself in a trench coat and fedora, hold on a sec. Research isn't just about dusty libraries and boring textbooks, though those can have their moments, I guess. It's about being curious, asking questions, and digging deep to find the answers. In this age of information overload, it's more important than ever to be able to navigate the digital landscape with a critical eye. Not everything you read online is true, shocking, I know. Learning how to evaluate sources, identify bias, and separate fact from fiction is crucial. And it's not just about Googling everything. Sometimes the best way to find answers is to, actually talk to people. Reach out to experts in your field. Connect with people who share your interests, and don't be afraid to ask questions. The more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know, which is kind of exciting when you think about it. And there you have it, 10 essential skills to help you conquer the future. I hope this video has inspired you to start thinking about the skills you want to develop and the kind of future you want to create. Remember, the world is your oyster, or maybe it's more like a giant, ever-evolving escape room. Okay, I'll stop with the analogies. But seriously, the future is yours to shape. So go out there, embrace the unknown, and don't forget to have some fun along the way. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Keep learning and keep growing, everyone.